Hey everyone, it's a new year. I'm in northeast Victoria. I'm rigged up here with a nymphing rod and a dry flood rod. I'm about to jump into the river behind me, have a fish with some nice pieces of water, and yeah, try and create a few chances. All right, well, this first piece which I'm starting on, lovely nymphing water. You know, it's got a broken top, bit of depth, not too fast. There's some little slack eyes amongst it, so that's ideal. Hopefully when I get up, I can throw a dry, you know, up on some of the edges in some shallower stuff, but this is, yeah, nymphing water every day of the week, especially this time of day. So I'm just throwing a couple of pheasant tails here for a start. Not sure if I'll have the right weights. We'll kind of see as we go. You always have to, you know, you can get a pretty good read on what the right bead weight is to be fishing, but you never really know until you cast. Because this current is actually a lot slower than I expected. I could probably fish a little bit lighter, but we'll go a bit further because the current may pick up, there may be a little bit more depth. There's one. Maybe the weight is okay. I do like, if in doubt, I would rather be overweighting than underweighting. Then I know at least I'm getting my fly down. What do we got here? A nice little brown to start the new year. Oh, just pinged off. It's okay. That ate a pink beaded pheasant tail on top. Nice, nice. This little bit coming up here looks nice because it all looks pretty similar, but there's some little like boulders and some little slack spots in between the current, which look really nice, like that. And that's one just there by that. There's like an orange rock and there's like a really deep slot. I kept trying to get my flies to come through. It's a rainbow, this one. And I probably won't rush it like the last one. I kind of took my, didn't pay too much attention. And sometimes you just pull too hard, especially when you're fishing like a size 14 or a 16 nymph, the hook will just pull, so. Such strong fish in the tail races here. Calm down, mate. There we go. Nice rainbow. Super chunky, healthy fish. Alright, well I took that opportunity then when I was unhooking that fish just to lighten up my top fly. The fly that actually caught the fish, which was a pink beaded pheasant tail. But I do think that as I come up here, I do want to lighten up my flies a little. And I can always, you know, you can always adjust, you know, your depth by giving a little bit of slack at different stages of the drift. Casting longer, casting shorter. All right, let's get back across into this depression where that last fish was. That last fish was just there. That's a nice fish. Similar depression, much better fish. Oh, stay out of there. Whoa, that is a really good one. Oh, uh-oh, we're in a bit of trouble here. I'm just gonna back my drag right off. That's a big rainbow. Was not prepared for that. Oh. Oh. Calm down. The hardest thing with these big fish is you just got to relax and take your time. Problem with fish like this in a tail water, a tail race, water's so cold year round, and the fish are used to fighting such big currents. That is such a big fish. Oh, don't do that. Fighting this fish with quite a high rod here, just because my biggest danger is it doing me in some of the rocks, or having my other dropper hooking the rocks. That's just a beautiful fish. Look at that. Oh, stunning rainbow. Just need to make sure I'm downstream of this fish when I net it. The worst thing is being upstream and then the fish is dragging in the current and you're pulling it up. You put a lot more pressure on than you need to, and often the hooks ping. Come on. Come on, nice rainbow. Be civil. Oh, you're joking. That sucks. That sucks so much. But that's also just fishing. Alright, well that fish was shattering, but that depression feels like it should hold a couple more maybe. Gotcha. On that inside seam. Let's hope these fish don't come off like the last couple. It's good. Just stay up there for me, mate. Very darty for a brown. Very, very darty. Gotcha. Nice little fish. Very, very feisty one. Nice fish. Hotspot pheasant tail in the side of the mouth. I reckon there'll be another one up in this. Just a lovely piece. It's never pleasant fishing too straight up of yourself. You find you get cramped. I find I get cramped quite easily. That should be where one is. Unless it's more on the seam like that last one. Yeah, that one as well. Oh. It's a lot faster, a lot more out to the middle than I expected. I would have expected that brown to be tucked up in the slack, but this guy was out in the middle, or more towards the middle. A nice fish. Hard thing in the fast water, they just go down with it. And if you don't go down with them, you end up fighting the current and the fish, rather than having the fish here fighting the current, then you're just putting a little bit of pressure on it. That's a beautiful brown. Nice. This one's behaving a little bit more politely for me. Just holding in the current a little bit better. They all fight way harder than you think they're going to do, just because all of Australia's fish in tailwaters just pull so much harder than in the mountain streams. Once I get this fish's head up, whoop, not like that. There we go. Gotcha. That is a beautiful brown. Well, check out that for a super fit brown. It is so chunky. Wow, as I'm moving up through this flat water, it's a great opportunity to remind you guys that if you are interested in any guiding, coaching, lessons of any sort on the water, head over to my website, tomjarmanfishing.com. You'll find out all the information there. And also gear, the flies I'm using, links to where you can purchase all of that stuff, drop down in the description below this video. You'll find all the information there too. So we'll get back to the fishing now. All right, this little bit, this is a beautiful run. But what I think, I'm gonna throw my nymph under dry up this edge here, just because it's nice nymph under dry water. And then I can go out and double nymph the main stuff. So it doesn't take long. I've got the two rods here. I can throw nymph under up this little edge where there's a good chance of one eating the dry or the nymph here. And then I can fish two nymphs on my nymphing rod out through the middle there after. Alright, well I threw nymph under dry up this edge here just to rule it out, because it's kind of awkward to nymph at that angle on this setup unless I was to fish it from the other bank. Didn't touch one there, so they should be out in this stuff. That other side looks particularly nice. It's got kind of it's a slower edge. Yeah, right there. That's a nice fish. Nice fish. There's a big rock you can see at the top of the run there, which really kind of just slows up that whole side. Ooh. These fish have been so strong today. Come on, stay up. Oh, don't do that to me, buddy. I've lost a few for a few different reasons. One of them has been sticks on the bottom, so I'm trying to follow this fish and stay on top because they've been so painful today like this. Stay out of there. They're so strong, it's kind of annoying. Oh. Don't go in there. Come on. Keep your head up. Got you. Oh. Great fish. Painful fish though. Well, check out that for beautiful rainbow. It actually has some scars. It's been grabbed by a cormorant or something. But super strong fish. These guys have been very, very painful today. They've been really dirty fighters. All right. see if there's some more through here. The absence of, you know, numbers of fish in the flat water and up the edge of this one, this piece, makes me think that there should be a few in here. But this side over here where that last fish was, looks like the good stuff. Gotcha. That fish was far more main current than the faster stuff. Another strong fish. Far more focused fighting these fish now than the first run I fished, because I'm aware of how darty they've been and how, yeah, they've been doing that. Like, think you've got them under control, and then they dart off and do you under a log or under a rock. Especially these strong, well, that's a brown, look like a rainbow. The strong rainbows fight way above their size. Gotcha. Whew. Nice brown. Lovely brown trout there. Super nice fish. Eating the pink bead pheasant tail, whoop, on the top. Alright, just added a little bit more weight, just because the current is deceptively quick here. And I just want to make sure I'm punching down early enough in this stuff. Oh no, that was a beautiful fish that I saw eat the flies and did not stick. Oh, wonder if we can get it to eat one of the other flies on the rig. That was a great fish. Got it. No, different fish. Damn it. That's okay. That one wanted some animation. There's another one in that pocket as well. I was trying to just activate the nymphs and try and get that fish to respond, and a little one's flown out. Well, it's a nice bonus fish. Thank you, mate. Nice little brown. It's amazing how often on your way back down with a fly change, you can just pluck an extra fish or two. Because I'm fishing downstream, I'm really utilizing the swing and animation of my flies here. Got him. One on the swing. Ooh. Amazing. It's so simple, like, especially because I was going to wrap up and walk back down here. Just another bonus fish. Didn't actually eat the worm I put on. Ate a gold beaded heron partridge. pinky matey. There we go. Always satisfying just to get that nice bonus fish on the way back down. Well, all wrapped up there, guys. That was a nice little fish to start the new year. Only really fished a couple of pieces there. I fished, you know, 2 good runs, and the fish were in them. And I really focused on them because I fished the first run and it was really good. Then I fished some flat water with a dry and a nymph under a dry, and I hit a few fish there, but it just didn't feel productive for the amount of time I had on the water here. So came up to this next run, and as you saw, went bang bang, caught a few more fish, which was super fun. And big standout was actually a pink-bead pheasant tail, which was, I almost caught like every fish. It was really good. And it was on my top dropper, which means, you know, they were happy to move to it and really wanted it in this, you know, deeper, faster water. So hope you enjoyed that. As always, guys, don't forget, if you're interested in guiding, coaching on the water, head to my website, check that out there. You'll also find links in this description to all the Orvis nymphing rods I'm using, my Orvis dry fly rod, the reels, the SA lines, all of that stuff. Check that out. And remember, you can find links to the flies that I was using. You can purchase them as well. Check them out, and I'll see you guys next video.